Hey guys, today we're going to do some early impressions of the Sypik paddles from Vietnam. Many of you have been pretty curious about these, so let's get into it. Starting off, let's look at the Triton Pro Tour 3. But first of all, shout out to podcast host Jacob from All Drive No Drop for lending me this paddle so I could shoot this video, so thank you to him. But onto the paddle, for the Triton Pro Tour 3, this is their elongated Gen 3 style paddle that came with a swing weight of 119 and a twist weight of 6.60, both within a normal range for an elongated shape. From what I believe, it shares the same construction as the Yola Gen 3 paddles, so it has that second foam layer in the diving board style. In terms of how it plays, it does have a slight hollow feel that you get on the Yola paddles, but it's a bit lighter feeling on impact and a step down in overall firepower. The lighter feel reminds me a bit of the Proton Flamingo, and it kind of sits like an in-between of the two. Because it is a bit toned down compared to a Yola, I think it's an easier paddle to control with more manageable pop. Like other Gen 3 paddles, it also has good sweet spot and exceptional spin. Overall, there's not too much to say about this. It's still a good Gen 3 performance power paddle that has some minor differences from the Yola Gen 3 lineup, but that's basically it. Next up, let's talk about the new Avatar Pro Ultimate Tour paddle, the one that QD is currently using. From what I've been told, this is a 16mm Gen 4 paddle with a full foam core, though I wasn't able to get much more info beyond that. For the swing weight, we got 116, and the twist weight, we got 6.25. But with a bit on the lower side, and I did notice that in stock form, the paddle was rather unstable and really needed a weight to open up and bump up the stability. Out of the box, the sweet spot felt below average. I struggled on countering hard drives as the ball would die down sharply on off-center shots. I ended up adding 0.5 grams of Pickleball Effects tuning tape basically at the top two corners, all the way down near the throat of the paddle, and felt that this really helped with the sweet spot, but also shot the power up a lot. But let's talk about how this paddle actually plays. It's a super hollow feeling paddle with a sound that someone described as a very core crushed Yola Pro 4. The hollow feedback reminded me a lot of the original Rhombus beta ripples, and the firepower was in fact very similar. The Sypik Avatar is actually what I imagined a 16mm beta ripple to play like. The power on this thing is exponential, and shots like baseline drives and overheads would fly off the paddle. Basically, every time someone popped up and gave me an overhead, they knew it was not coming back. With the weight I have it at now, this is one of the most powerful hitting approved paddles on the market. I would say the power is higher than the pop though. On full swings, you can definitely see the velocity of the ball shoot off. While the pop is top tier, I don't think it's as crazy powerful as the power I could generate on overheads. I do think the foam core does let you pocket the ball a bit more, which does help out a bit on the control during the soft game and gives you good ball shaping for spin shots. The Avatar paddle is much more interesting than the Triton, as I think right now it hits even harder than the Flick F1, though compared to the Flick, it's got much more of that hollow feel that we mentioned that may be a hit or miss for people. Now there's actually one paddle I'd like to talk about as well, and that's the new Luzz Pro for Inferno. I've been hitting this side by side with the Avatar Ultimate Pro Tour, and I'm convinced that these two play exactly the same. They have the same hollow feedback, and the feel is basically identical between the two. Overall power level is the same as well. I did less tape on the Inferno versus the Avatar though, because it came in with a swing weight of 119 and a twist weight of 6.55. So out of the box, it was a bit more forgiving. Now with the Inferno, Luzz has shared that it does use a floating MPP foam core. So I'm curious to see if that's the same construction that we see in the Avatar because of how close these two paddles are to each other. But I'm also interested to see what other people think about these paddles when they do get to try them out, and if they have similar experiences to me. Alright, to sum things up, the Triton 3 is a solid Gen 3 paddle that's like a cross between a Pro 4 and a Flamingo, while both the Avatar Ultimate Pro Tour and the Luzz Inferno are some of the hardest hitting paddles on the market right now with Gen 4 foam cores that I'm honestly kind of surprised are considered legal. But from what I've seen, the Ultimate Pro Tour is dual certified, and I believe the Luzz Inferno is USAP approved as well. If you do want to pick up any of the Sypik paddles, the process is a bit strange. I'm not affiliated with them, but from what I understand, you need to DM one of the dealers on Instagram and coordinate the Venmo and shipment with them. I can't really speak to that, but I'm sure you can get more info when you speak with the dealers if you are interested. And I'll add their handles in the video description if you do want to reach out and buy one. And if you do want to pick up a Luzz Pro 4 paddle, I've added a link and a code in the video description as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.
It's nice to be able to come like wherever and power spot. Yeah. That's all. Hey, okay. Oh, sorry. Oh! Got it. What is it? Okay, let's go.